We are live, and we're going to be busting open 2019 Leaf Metal Pop Century. Could be for the last time. We are currently out of these boxes. So let's see how the final installment goes. Just wanted to give Dan and Gail a chance to get in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk real fast about a couple of breaks that we have up right now. Bats Hit Crazy we went over before. We went over the regular Spectra Pick Your Team, which could break as soon as tomorrow. We went over the first off the line, which is available only on the website. Obviously, we're open for any personal breaks that anybody has, but a couple other breaks that we got on the board right now. We have 5-star baseball. So this is a full case plus 2 boxes of archives plus a skunk bonus. And that skunk bonus is a 2019 TriStar New York Dynasty baseball. 10% off 3 teams or more. Teams start as low as $9. The high dollar teams include the White Sox, the Angels at 100, the Yankees, the Mets and the Braves at 140, and Yankees at 165 are still left. Bargain teams include the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, and the Marlins at $9 a piece, and the Pirates. Somebody grabbed the Pirates. I'll have to look that up later. The Rays at 25. And everything else is in between. And then Leaf Memorabilia Treasury. This will also be a Leaf hit draft. All right, but the Memorabilia Treasury is all signed memorabilia items. It is $129 for 1 spot, or you can get 2 spots for $245. We're aiming to make it 2 cases. If we get more filled, we could do more. And I think we're ready to begin. What do you guys say? So Leaf Metal Pop Century. Again, if somebody is not able to make it to the live draft, then there's always the option of the hit post. And we'll just get everybody drafting off the post. But hopefully everybody will be able to make it here. And we'll be able to complete this all live, so there's only 8. All right, box number 1. Awesome, very cool. Glide to glide. So, and hopefully we get those other Leaf treasuries running for this weekend. Yeah, this could be fun. All right, first, Charles may have been in charge, but this Baywatch beauty was a heartbreaker. Nicole Eggert, 12 out of 15. Nicole Eggert, 12 out of 15. What do I say to that? I say cheers. Speaking of which, numbered 5 out of 7, George Wendt, who played Norm on the show. And cheers, kind of like Marc-Down Entertainment, where everybody knows your name. Numbered 12 out of 15, Robert Carradine. Remember how I said I felt like we were going to get a lot more parallels out of this break because we kind of had an abnormal amount of base the last one? Well, everyone's a parallel, and this box is all autos too. So that's not too shabby. Numbered 1 out of 2. Great Scott. Christopher Lloyd, who played Reverend Jim on Taxi before going back to the future. So Christopher Lloyd, 1 out of 2. Box number 2. All right, we pulling all muscle out of these boxes? That one was pretty solid. Nothing numbered higher than 15 in that. And we're going to start with some more parallels. And I'm drawing a blank here. Yes, that was the name of the show. Okay. So Ted DiBiase may have been known as the $1 Million Man. But this starlet co-starred next to somebody who was worth 6 times as much. We have Lindsay Wagner. Number 3 out of 15, the Bionic Woman. 3 out of 15, Lindsay Wagner. And, you know, we had a few Sopranos autographs of Vincent Pastore come out before. This one's a prismatic of Michael Imperioli. Classic rolls. So these are not numbered, but they are a parallel. So Christopher Moltisanti. Michael Imperioli. Prop Century Relic. Numbered 32 out of 85. Co-stars Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. Oh, we're going to end this one on a bang here. We got a cool duel over here. This one's numbered 1 out of 15. Check this out. I match your George Wendt, and I raise you John Ratzenberger. So this is Cliff and Norm from Cheers. Dual auto. Somebody was asking me about that card the other day. If I was going to pull one of those. I always answer with, I'll try. Well, I made it. So, I think we ended up Pop Century with a bang. Not one card was base out of that. I go by the numbers, everybody. I won't tell you something if I don't think it's possible. I figured we were going to get a lot of parallels. Didn't know we were going to go completely base free on that. So Daniel Logan, you are first up to pick. And you actually have a pretty difficult task here. There's some good stuff in this. I could think of 3, maybe 4 cards that could go first. In my opinion, 3, but some people are suckers for Dames. So Daniel Logan, you got first pick. What do we got? Again, if you need a recap, or if you can't remember what one of the cards is serial numbered to, just let me know. But Daniel Logan's picking first. Kyle Hayden, you're on deck. Jim McGowan's in the hole. Again, we are looking to go Bats Hit Crazy 2017 high-tech baseball. Half a case of that, 6 boxes, 3 Onyx Lumber Collection baseball bats, and man, did those deliver in the first half. Now we just got to fill this thing. Remaining teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen here. And I don't know, some of the big teams in this I feel like are best bang for the buck, because they have not only multiple guys on the bat checklist, but also good possibilities in the high-tech checklist. So just kind of worked out that way for some of these teams. Recap, you got it. So Nicole Eggert, numbered to 15. Robert Carradine, numbered to 15. Lindsey Wagner, numbered to 15. Michael Imperioli with a prismatic parallel. Prop Century, Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. That one's numbered to 85. George Wendt, numbered to 7. Dual auto, John Ratzenberger and George Wendt, 1 of 15. And Christopher Lloyd, 1 of 2. Some of these cards that'll go in the bottom few spots would normally be ones that would go in the middle. So I think this one came out pretty good. So what's going to go first? Again, I don't think this is an easy decision. Based on who signed, how they signed, what number parallel they are. I think there's a few different ways this could go. If anybody is looking to get into the Leaf memorabilia treasury, let me know, because I got to figure out tomorrow how many I'm going to order for this weekend. If it only looks like I need 2, I'm only going to order 2. If it looks like I'm going to need 3, let's get some of those payments in, and we'll knock out 3 of those cases. If it looks like we need 4, well then we gotta get moving and put in our spots for that. So again, Leaf memorabilia treasury, just like we ran last, what was it, on Sunday, right? I don't even remember. It's got to be Sunday. They're already starting to arrive in the mail. So those are also running out. Just like we're now out of Pop Century, we're almost going to be out of the treasuries. And those are huge boxes, so I only can bring in so many at a time. So let's get them filled up. $129 a spot. I'm doing a special for this last one. Well, I can't say it's the last one. We might have more. Since it might be the last one, I decided it's $129 a spot, but we're gonna do 2 for $245 on that one. All right, if somebody wants the whole shebang for themselves, I mean, you've seen how some of those are loaded with two big prizes. We've seen multiple Ted Williams prints. All right, the full size helmets are generally really great names, and Dak Prescott. All right, some people like that, so we'll let that go. What we have so far: Dak Prescott and Earl Campbell. Last year we pulled two Peyton Mannings full size helmets. And I want to say we did a third one, but I think that was in the actual Leaf full size helmet breaks. So we can't count that. But so Dan, do we have a choice? Oh, Christopher Lloyd. Why couldn't I see that before? So Kyle Hayden, you are up. So Christopher Lloyd goes at number 1. I need to refresh this because I don't feel like I'm getting all the comments in. There we go. So Kyle Hayden, you are at number 2. Ratzenberger and Went, you got it. Jim McGowan, you are up. So Jim McGowan, Daniel Logan, you're on deck. Kyle Hayden, you're back in the hole. You got it. So here's what's left. Nicole Eggert, number to 15. Robert Carradine, number to 15. Lindsey Wagner, number to 15. Michael Imperioli, prismatic, not numbered. Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti, number to 85, co-stars. And number to 7, Norm, George Wendt. So Leaf Memorabilia Treasury is a great mix. You got celebrities. All right, we had an 8x10 of Susan Sarandon from the movie Enchanted. We had, what else do we have celebrity-wise? I'm drawing a blank. Some of the big ones that we pulled before, a lot of Star Wars stuff. I haven't seen any yet. Although Memorabilia Vault, maybe they're just saving it for those. I don't know. But we've hit Carrie Fisher multiple times, Daisy Ridley multiple times. We've hit guys like Clint Eastwood, Al Pacino. So Nicole Eggert. Goes at number 3. Daniel Logan, you are back up. Kyle Hayden, you are on deck. Dan Stacy, you're in the hole on this one. So 5 things still to pick from here. Again, we're looking to go bats hit crazy. All right, that's our big push. So George Wendt, number to 7. Prop Century of Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. Hey, it's Michael Imperioli from The Sopranos. We have Lindsey Wagner, number to 15, The Bionic Woman. And Robert Carradine, who's most known for being David's brother, right? So that's numbered to 15 as well. And just checking to see if we have any notifications on any of our other breaks. So he was in shows like Bonanza and Kung Fu. First film role was in The Cowboys. And he was the fraternity president in Revenge of the Nerds. So waiting on Daniel's pick here. And Spectra football is up. All right, we are already around the 10-team mark. That's another one. I'd like to see that one get to about 15 teams so we can really push that through tomorrow. Spectra, the checklist is up on groupbreakchecklist.com. All right. Daniel is picking, and then you'll be up. So Daniel's just making a final decision. I haven't seen a comment from him, although the one that he made before kind of popped up weird. So if I miss a comment, just let me know, because Facebook's a little stupid sometimes. Sometimes. But, check out the checklist. Some guys are going to have like those one-on-one shields and things like that. Players tags. Go for them. So Robert Carradine. All right, so Robert Carradine goes at number 4. Kyle, you are up. I wonder if you're going to go with the matching set here. So Kyle Hayden is up. Dan Stacy, you are on deck. Double down on Went. There we go. All right, Dan Stacy, are you in here? I haven't seen any comments, so I'll just give a quick message. So this one was loaded. Not one single base card came out of this one. I think the last one we did had 4, which is unusually high number. So had the boxes shuffled differently, it would have balanced out. It would have been 2 and 2. It would have been normal. But 3 choices still left. We got the Russell Crowe, Paul Giamatti, Prop Century Co-Stars Relics, Michael Imperioli, and Lindsay Wagner all still left. Again, if you like the selection of names that come out of these Leaf products, Leaf Memorabilia Treasury hit a ton of good stuff. We did a triple case break last Sunday. When you're doing a hit draft and something signed by Walter Payton goes at number 5, you're pulling some good stuff. We also had a Ted Williams print. We had a Patrick Mahomes mini helmet. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, 16 by 20. I will totally say I was jealous. And what was the other one? There's another big one, right? I don't know. Too big. Fell out a little earlier. So Dan Stacy, you are up. We'll give him a few minutes. Again, we talked about a bunch of the breaks that we're looking to fill. Let's fill the one scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. That is our Bats Hit Crazy. All right, this is part 2. So we did the first half. And again, some amazing hits. The bats that were autographed were Alex Kirilloff, Vladimir Guerrero, and Yordan Alvarez. Who knows? Maybe we'll see one or more of those again. Diamondbacks are 25. Braves are 150. The Orioles are 60. The Red Sox are 100. White Sox 100. Nationals 85. Reds are 50. Rockies are 30. Astros are 100. The Royals are 15. The Angels are 150. The Dodgers are 175. Marlins are 35. Brewers are 25. Yankees 200. Pirates are 25. Giants are 35. Cardinals are 40. And the Rays are 15. I would love to get that going tomorrow. Spectra football, I would love to get that going tomorrow too. A little bit of more of a push on that, but football's football, and we're usually able to get those going. So we'll figure out a way to work around the crazy here. One of my daughters is having a sleepover, so I might have to find an alternate broadcasting location in the house. That was the one that I was forgetting, the Earl Campbell. Yes. Yeah, we had the Patrick Mahomes mini and the Earl Campbell full size. And of course, can't forget we had the coloring book signed by Wiz Khalifa. So never seen a coloring book about weed before. And it smelled a little funny, so I'm wondering. Dan, you are up. So here we go. So Dan, if you're going to be at the bottom of one of these breaks, this was the one because we had no base cards. Everything was all parallels in this one. And we still got some decent stuff left. Some of these cards would probably be in pick third or fourth in some of the other breaks that we've done. So we have the Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner, 3 out of 15. We have Michael Imperioli of The Sopranos. Prismatic parallel. So it's the only one in the whole thing today that was not numbered, but still a parallel. And then Prop Century Relic is Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. So Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti, Prop Century Relic. Not terrible. Not for number 6, anyway. And Dan's gonna go with The Sopranos. So Michael Imperioli is gone. Gail Anderson, are you in here? I know he was in here before. So Gail Anderson, you are up to pick. You have your choice between Lindsay Wagner and the co-stars Prop Century Relic of Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. And I'll send a little message over just in case you're not here. So last 2 cards here. And we'll see how we're going to close this one out. So we are available if anybody has any personals that they're interested in. Again, these are kind of fun. 2017 Showcase Baseball Vault. I have 3 of these left. These are the last 3. So if anybody is interested, they are 95, ripped and shipped. I'm kind of tempted to open one of these. I don't know. Should we be done after Pop Century? So, Gail, you are up. These are your 2 choices. Lindsey Wagner auto, numbered to 15, or Prop Century relic of Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti, numbered to 85. So, Gail, your pick is up, and you have the final choice, and then Dan and Stacy will get the final card. And I don't know, who wants to see something else opened? 2017 Showcase Baseball Vault, which includes a bonus box of 2017 cards and either a 2013, 14, or 16 perfect game box with 20-something autos, plus the extra 5. So again, Gail, your choice here. And if somebody wants to steal that box from me, this is your opportunity. Otherwise, I'm just going to open that top box over there, and we're going to look at some baseball real quick. The lady is Lindsey Wagner. She is most known for being the Bionic Woman, which originally was a part of the show The $6 Million Man. And then she got her own side series or whatever. What do they call that? I'm drawing a blank. I think I cheers Norm too many times. Spinoff, that's what it was. So Lindsey Wagner, or you got Russell Crowe and Paul Giamatti. 2 more recent names. Few more Academy Awards. But they're relics, so they look like they're both from like maybe white dress shirts. Hey, maybe they wore them to Academy Awards. I don't know. So the lady, you got it. And then Dan gets the prop relic. All right. So anybody want to steal it? I got what? 1, 2, 3 boxes here. Who wants to pick me a lucky number? I've opened a few of these before, and each time I've made out well, so 3rd time's a charm. I'm probably going to suck this one up, but somebody pick me a number, 1, 2, or 3. All right, Daniel's going to pick 3. So here we go, 2017 Showcase Baseball Vault. We opened one earlier, and it wasn't the best one we've had. Actually, it was probably the worst one we've had. I don't want this product to have a bad name. We opened a bunch of these earlier in the year, and they were amazing. So I'm going to open up one now. Oh, I got that one. That's too many cards. That's a pain in the butt. Let's open the bonus box. One of the 25 card ones. Come on, Daniel. Giving me all that to open. All right, we're going to start with a 1 of 2. Jonathan Gates. A 1 of 1. William Duncan. Another 1 of 1. Christopher Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Black plate. JT Ginn. 1 of 1. And a 1 of 1 of Indians pitching prospect, if I remember correctly. Ethan Hankins. So that's not too bad, although it's a pitcher. But Ethan Hankins, 1 of 1. All right, so these are the ones. There's only 12 autographs in a box, and there's a ton of packs. Ugh. Clint Frazier's in it. Michael Chavis is in it. Got a box topper. All right, so they give you 2 metal cards per box. We actually had a redemption set in one of these before. So we got, Stone Garrett, 6 out of 10. He's in the minors right now, if I remember correctly. What the heck system is he in? And then Matt Myers. Marlins, right, Stone Garrett? Now I got to look. I think Stone Garrett is in the Marlins system. Yep, he was drafted by the Marlins. And let's see here. So, double-A prospect. Batted .243, but he does show that power potential that they're looking for. He had, let's see here, 14 home runs, 20 doubles, 4 triples. Doesn't walk enough. Strikes out quite a bit. Steals some bases, though. 15 steals. So, basically, he's just got to hit pitching a little bit better. I'm pretty sure defensively he's on the high list as well. I don't know if Matt Myers, there's anything going on for him. But I'll take a quick look since it's an autographed plate. Matt Myers. So I don't see a Matt Myers in here. So I'd have to go to the baseball cube. Maybe he's retired by now. Or maybe he never got drafted. Let's see. Matt Myers. Birthday 98 or 96. So one player went to University of Mississippi. They're both pitchers, so it's impossible for me to tell. The other one went to Texas Christian. No statistics on either, so I'm assuming they never panned out. All right, let's see what else we got in here. At least it was an autograph. And Hunter Williams is going to be the auto. I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of people who never made it. Cody Medeiros, I think, was a prospect for a hot minute. Spencer Adams. All right. He could maybe someday be something. Yankees prospect. I guess I'll have to put that to the side. And Milton Ramos. No notable names. Lincoln Hensman, I think, was the only one in the pack that got drafted at some point. Dominic Camarada. I wonder if this is one of Lenny's kids, Luke Dykstra. I don't know. Tukey Toussaint and Stone Garrett and Scott Blewett, which he didn't blow it. He's in the minor leagues, so you still get some name guys even going back to 2013. 2014 was a little bit of a bust earlier. Not going to deny that. I feel like this is a decent one. Numbered 4 out of 25, Bobby Bradley. Trying to take a look here. So Bobby Bradley, third rounder for the Indians in 2014. And this year made his major league debut. Now, he only batted .178 in 45 at-bats. 1 home run, 5 doubles. In AAA for Columbus, 33 home runs, 23 doubles, 264 average. So, yeah, it needs a little more seasoning, but he got drafted right out of high school. He's only 23 years old, and that's not a bad one. So, Bobby Bradley, number to 25. Let's give that a little love here. Hold on. And again, did make his major league debut this year, so good timing for that. And Tyler Kolek. I think he's a pitcher in the Marlins system. Robert Bukowski. There's Bobby Bradley again. Dylan Cease. Josh Ockamy, which we've gotten some game use stuff of his out of Onyx. Oh, gets even better. there's a scratch on it. Careless Kids. Still cool, though. Check this out. Numbered 26 out of 50. Adam Hazley. He was a first rounder, right? For the Phillies? And Sean Reed Foley. So again, these were high school kids when these cards are printed out. And some of them already seeing major league time. Big minor league prospects. Dalton Guthrie. DJ Peters. I wonder if Dylan has a brother. I don't know. I think Alex's career has ceased, though. And Taquan Forbes, I think, was somewhat of a prospect for half a minute. Dash Winningham. With a name like that, he should have been an success. Michael Kopesh. There's Tuki Toussaint again. That's not bad. Numbered 4 out of 5. Again, we're talking about people who are doing it already in the majors. And this is one of them. This is part of a perfect game emblem. And that's Tuki Toussaint. 4 out of 5. So like his first card ever, probably. First autograph ever. This is not a bad box. I was a little like, but this is not a bad box at all. A few less cards in that pack with the giant patch. Kervin Mosquite. Fenway Parks. I like that. I mean, I really don't, but Benito Santiago. Now, that's a catcher's name if ever I heard it. I wonder if any relation, maybe. J.J. Matijevic. And Alex Jackson. Uh, 31 out of 50. Luke Dabney. So, Dabney. 31 out of 50. Luis Ortiz. Such a common name. It could be Luis Ortiz or it could be Luis Ortiz, but we'll say it's Luis Ortiz. J.J. Matijevic. Blue parallel. And anything magical in this last one? I think we did pretty good. Yeah. Evan Doherty. And nothing good in that pack either. Alright, so that's what we had there. Anyone else in the mood to break anything open? I think we did all right. And what I'll do is I'll have a little fun with this. Maybe I'll post these up for sale somewhere. I didn't go with the other one I broke. I had one good card. I got my money back on it, and then somebody saw these autographs of the dud players, and it was like, I'll give you $1 a piece for them. Cha-ching! I was already 15% above what I was into it for. So that's Leaf Showcase Baseball Vault featuring Perfect Game, high school prospects from 2017 in the bonus box, and the regular box are either from 2013, 14, or 16. And hopefully we can, tomorrow's Friday. I know for many Friday is payday, and that's when we start moving these breaks along. So let's do this. Anybody got anything for me before I head out? Again, we'll do a quick recap because this one kind of came out better than the one we did earlier. Again, not really anybody, but we had a 1-on-1 plate. Those are always fun. Stone Garrett, numbered to 10. All right, now we're talking something. And Indians pitching prospect Ethan Hankins, 1/1. We had Bobby Bradley, numbered to 25, just made his major league debut. I got to look up Adam Hazley's numbers. I know he had, he's one that struggles with the strikeouts. But most of those Phillies prospects have, and they still hit the ball a ton. So Adam Hazley, oops, I misspelled that. There we go. So again, first rounder, 8th overall pick in 2017. And, oh, he did play in the majors this year. I didn't even notice. So in 62 minor league games, 10 home runs, 14 doubles, 275 average. So he made it to the big club, 50 games, 4 home runs, 10 doubles, only 10 walks. That's not terrible for 162 at bats. 43 strikeouts. So he's got the whiffs down to about, I guess, a quarter. That's not awful. 265 average. Yeah, this kid I think is going to stick around. He should do all right. He's probably going to be a 20 home run caliber guy. So Adam Hazley, 26 out of 50. And then Tuki Toussaint, numbered to 5. So I got 2 of these left here if anybody wants to give it a crack. 95 ripped and shipped. If I'm awake, I'll break. I don't have anything brewing right now, though. So if nobody has anything for me on any of the current breaks that we have, then I'll be signing off. So hopefully tomorrow we can get some action going. Again, Spectra arrives. The Spectra for the pick your team. First off the line should have been called second off the line because, I don't know, I'm going to see if they've updated my tracking info. Hold on. because they hadn't even sent it until yesterday. And it's kind of like, what the heck, man? So first off the line, where is that? Where is that receipt? Oh, my Beckett order. Oh, wow. Okay. My Beckett order's on the way. This should be fun. That's the wrong Beckett order. Nope, that was last year's. Okay. Never mind. Got excited for a second there. Let's see. Where the hell? It was Monday. And then Wednesday. Here, my order has shipped. I'm just going to make sure it still says Monday for the ship date. And then if nobody else says anything for me, I'll be done. It's taking forever to load this email. Why is it not loading? I might have to look at it later. Don't you hate it when that happens? Here we go. Tuesday. You're killing me. It did not get picked up until yesterday. How is something packaged at 8:44 a.m. on a Wednesday and the information was sent to FedEx and it's not picked up until Thursday at 2:04? Dumb. Dumb. It just sat at Panini for almost a day and a half. Bad. Oh well. So that's what we got. We're up on an hour of time here, so I'm just wrapping this up, and I'm going to continue working on the Bowman Chrome project. So if you need anything, I'm probably going to be awake for a little while, and if I'm awake, I'll break. So we'll see you later.